Hi everyone, now I will present the introduction of oligopoly market. Oligopoly market is a number small of firms that dominate in market through price control and production of service and goods. Oligopoly market is important for economics and business decision making. For economics, it is important because it can maintain the stable price and produce a different product. For business decision making, it is important because it can create a brand loyalty and making a long-term profit. For oligopoly market, it have a few industries that involved in this market. One of them is oil and gas. Oil and gas have a few firms, but it can control the price, like Shell Malaysia.
To begin understanding Shell's position in the fuel retail industry, we first need to look at the structure of the market itself. The fuel retail industry in Malaysia operates under an oligopolistic structure market, which means it is dominated by a small number of large firms. What makes this industry difficult for new companies to enter is the presence of high entry barriers, including massive capital investment, strict licensing and environmental regulations, and the need for an efficient fuel distribution and supply chain system. Because of this, the number of firms remain small and stable over time, and the changes in branding, services, or fuel innovation by Shell can influence how other firms respond. In short, Shell's strong presence backed by infrastructure and brand loyalty allows it to maintain a competitive advantage. Although Shell operates in an oligopolistic market where only a few large firms dominate, the level of competition remains intense. In Malaysia, companies like Shell, Petronas, Petron, and Caltex are constantly competing for market share, not through price, since fuel prices are strictly regulated by the government but through other strategic approach. Shell competes by focusing on fuel innovation, station experience, and customer loyalty. For example, Shell V-Power is marketed as a high-performance fuel, while its Go Plus loyalty program rewards returning customers with discounts and benefits. With rising environmental awareness, especially among Malaysian consumers, the competition is also shifting towards sustainability. Shell has responded by promoting cleaner fuels, reducing carbon emissions, and investing in sustainable energy solutions such as low-carbon mobility and electric vehicle EV infrastructure. Now that we understand how the market is dominated by only a few major players like Shell, let's take a closer look at what these companies actually offer. In the fuel retail industry, most core products like RON95, RON97, and diesel are actually quite similar across all companies. This is because the Malaysian government enforces strict national standards for fuel quality and safety. So at a basic level, Shell's products are technically homogeneous and not very different from those offered by competitors like Petronas, Caltex, and Petron. However, what makes Shell stand out is its strategy of product differentiation. For example, Shell V-Power is promoted as a premium performance fuel, designed to improve engine power and clean critical engine parts while driving. Shell has very limited pricing power for most of its fuel products in Malaysia due to government regulation under the automatic pricing mechanism APM. Prices for essential fuels like RON95, RON97, and diesel are set weekly by the government and are applied uniformly across the country, regardless of brand or location. This policy is designed to protect consumers from price fluctuations and ensure affordability nationwide. Because of this, Shell, along with competitors like Petronas and Caltex, cannot freely adjust the prices of its standard fuel products. However, Shell still retains some pricing flexibility in non-regulated segments.
Hello guys, I want to continue this presentation in the barrier of entry. It's not easy for new companies to enter the oil and gas industry in Malaysia. They need a lot of money to buy a land, build petrol station and store fuel, and follow safety rules. Also, they must get license from the government department like KPDN and Department of Environment. Big companies like Shell and Petronas have a more experienced, better system and strong brand names, so they have a big advantage. Government intervention. The government controls fuel price in Malaysia. For example, the price of RON95 and diesel are set every week using the automatical pricing mechanism. This helps protect people from a big change in the global oil price. Because of this, companies like Shell cannot compete using a low price, so they must find another way to attract customers. In the Shell Malaysia strategy, Shell uses smart strategy to stand out. They offer Shell V-Power, a premium fuel that help keep engine clean and perform better. They also have a loyalty program called Shell Go Plus and provide convenience store at their station. Shell also support the environment by offering cleaner fuel with a lower sulfur.
Now let's look at Shell pricing strategy. Shell does not fit the price by itself. The price depends on the global market and production cost. Shell also use premium pricing for products like Shell V over. This helps Shell make more profit and is stay competitive. Next, we look at branding and marketing. Shell sponsor Formula One to show it as a higher performance brand. Shell use digital like social media and apps, and also traditional like billboard. They also have a loyalty program like Shell V-Power reward to attract repeat customer. Now let's talk about innovation. Shell always tries to improve its product. For example, it's launched Shell Helix Power and Shell Helix Protect, two new engine oil. Shell also use AI technology to help with operation and make better decision. Last, we talk about production differentiation. Shell offer different type of fuel for different needs. For example, Shell V-Power is so high performance, and Shell Fuel Safe is for saving fuel. Shell also care about the environment and makes fuel that is more eco-friendly. So in conclusion, Shell use many business strategy like dynamic pricing, strong branding, innovation, and product choice to stay successful in the energy market. Now I will explain three main challenges that Shell face in the oil and gas market. First, Shell has to be careful with pricing. Share price always affect the big company like BP and ExxonMobil. If the price is too low, Shell lose a profit, and if the price is too high, customer will go to the other company. Second, the government support clean energy like solar and wind, but at the same time, they still give money to fossil fuel projects. This market is hard to invest in low carbon technology because it's feel risk and uncertain. Third is the risk of an electric vehicle. More countries, including Malaysia, are using EV. This means people need less petrol and diesel. Also, the government gives support like subsidy to help EV grow. So in the conclusion, Shell needs to move fast and make smart decisions to stay strong in this changing market.
Hi, I'm Tarniatna, and I will do the conclusion for this discussion. Based on our discovery, the Shell company had many improvements in the organization, but they have to be more consistent for a better stability. Now also that oligopoly is an organized market in which few major companies control the majority of the market in our nation. Because of the independence, decisions made by a company about pricing or output might have immense impact on others. By doing this, they can manage a long-term goal for Shell. Thank you very much.